All right, this is an Open Cubes bookshelf with legs. This is a 7-cube bookshelf, and I'm really excited to see what it looks like put together. I've been wanting one of these, so I'll show you guys a little bit of the install, and then I'll show you where I end up putting it as well. Super excited about this. I love this natural look. I think it's like a minimalist kind of style. Got all my pieces laid out, and I'm going to put it together and show you guys what the finished product is. Here are all the pieces, and then of course the legs, what I need to put it together, and then the instructions as well. So I think I'm going to put it here. And instead of showing you the finished product at the end, I decided I'm going to show you it right now. And then if you want to stay around for how to put it together, that will be towards the end. So overall, I really love the look of this. I think it looks so nice, and I'm loving the natural wood. And another plus is it was super easy to put together, and I think it brings calmness to our bedroom. And my plan is when we have kids, this is going to be used downstairs for the kids as toys. I'm going to put little cubicles or boxes in there so they can pull them out, open face bookshelves so they can see, and we can have a rotation of toys on there. And then right here, I'm just doing a close-up so you can see what it looks like all put together, basically from all the different sides. And one thing you'll notice about the top of the bookshelf, I really like that it kind of has a little rounded curved edge. I think that adds a nice touch. That one is for the legs. Two similar pieces here. So the setup of the bookshelf is pretty simple. The only thing I didn't like is that the parts were not labeled, which was okay because there wasn't a ton of different pieces, but you basically just had to count the holes and make sure that you had the boards placed in the right direction. Not super terrible at all, just, make sure you're following the pictures. And then as you can see, it's basically putting on a lot of different cam screws, putting the boards on, and then putting the other board on top of it and screwing in the cam lock that will lock them into place. So really pretty simple. You can tell that there are a lot of these different screws because, the bookshelves, there's 7 different cubicles there. So you have all the different pieces of wood. And here I am, I'm tightening the cam locks with scissors. I couldn't find a flathead, but the scissors worked just as well. And then I would say the most difficult part of this whole thing was putting on the top pieces, sliding them into all of those different locks, but really that was pretty simple as well. And then just a little note to make sure that you're doing it right. There is an indentation that goes all along the back side of the panels and the bottoms because you were going to slide in the back of the bookshelf panels. Just a little tip to make sure you're putting them the right way because it is a little confusing. Get these on, making sure all my holes go the same way. And like I said earlier, it's pretty easy. You put in the screws, put in the boards, tighten the cam locks, and you are good to go to put the next piece on top. All right, final pieces. This board on, get the cam locks in, get it put in place, and get it decorated. All right, so here's the finished product, and I did do this 100% by myself, so you can see that it was pretty simple to put together. Just follow the instructions. What I like most about the shelf is that it feels very minimalist and it makes me feel very calm and happy in my home.